With Siege X being released not too long ago, there was one thing that really caught my attention with the update, and that was modernized maps. Reworked or remastered maps are nothing new to Rainbow Six Siege. Over the years we had maps tweaked a little bit, tweaked a lot, had whole entire map redesigns like Favela, and even entire maps taken out of the game like Bartlett University. And some of you guys probably don't even know what I'm talking about when I say that name. And it got me thinking. Some of these changes aren't like recent. The game has been out for almost 10 years now. And since the surge of new players have graced themselves with this game thanks to Jinxie,
right hand on the Bible, God can strike me down if I'm lying? That motherfucker's cheating! Take my word!
the newcomers never really got to experience what used to be. So if you're a recruit who just downloaded the game and wants to see what the world of Rainbow Six Siege was like before Siege X, or if you're a veteran player who wants to walk down memory lane, this series is for you. So take a seat back and watch, as I go over a bit of the older styles of what Siege used to be, starting with one of the more controversial ones, House. Before we take a deep dive into the original version of House, let's quickly go over the way it is now. House was one of those reworks that went through enough changes to make the map different and more balanced, while still keeping some of its original charm, although a giant portion of the player base would disagree with me on that. It has 3 floors and 4 bomb sites, like most maps do. Those bomb sites are as followed: 2nd floor car room and 2nd floor pink room, 2nd floor master bedroom and 2nd floor car room, 1st floor TV room and 1st floor music room, and basement gym and basement garage. One last note and then we'll head on inside. I want to dedicate this portion of the video to parts of the map that weren't necessarily lost, but definitely forgotten. For you new players, you might have never been around them since there was never a reason to, but this is Construction Site and River Docks. They used to be spawn locations back before the rework, but ever since House, they have since been taken out of the game, with Front Street replacing Construction, and River Docks being removed since Side Street already exists, which is near the same location. But now that that's out of the way, let's make our way into the building. I don't want to touch on too much here, as I'm sure most of you will already know the layout of Reworked House pretty well, but I did want to take the extra bit of time to walk through at least this side of the map, as new players will be pretty surprised to see what Siege originally did with this space. Here we have Music Room and TV Room, as mentioned before in the bomb site segment. And if we make our way past TV Room and turn right to walk up the stairs, we have Reading Room, and then Playroom. Keep note of what I just showed you so you can truly recognize the difference between the two maps. And without further ado, it's time to say goodbye to House, and hello to... House? Old House was pretty iconic. There were so many things that made House, House. Like old style custom game Garage Wars, 1v1ing an attacker on Gazebo from the master bedroom window, and the infamous unwritten rule to never reinforce kids' bedroom. Let's not forget the countless spawn peek angles you have to deal with, like front door looking directly into construction, balcony window that also looks into construction, or the big window that looks into River Dock spawn. No matter where you spawned, you were never truly safe from a spawn peek. Taking a look at the old layout of House, it has 3 floors and 3 bomb sites, one less bomb site than the new rework has, and those sites are as follows: 2nd floor kids bedroom and 2nd floor workshop, 1st floor living room and basement training room, and basement garage and basement training room. One big difference between old and new House is almost every wall is breakable in Old House, with key ones being the wall leading to training room and trench, the wall in between main entrance and training staircase, and both sides of the garage. I think it's time now to bring up the few rooms I mentioned earlier in Reworked House. Before the rework, Music Room, TV Room, Playroom, and Reading Room just didn't even exist, with the door leading to music instead leading directly into the connector between the back staircase, living room, and kitchen, and the other entrance blocked off by an assortment of junk with a tiny peephole on top. Making our way upstairs, the balcony outside what we know now as Reading Room and Playroom directly attached to both master and kids' bedroom. Here are our last few differences that I personally think were changed for the greater good. Finishing the renovation of Workshop, changing it to Pink Room, changing the small balcony between Workshop and bathroom into a fully fledged hallway, adding a door to garage if Thatcher isn't a forced pick, and making these windows a solid wall, but still leaving the treehouse angle for the glass beams. Overall, I think this rework was definitely needed for the greater good of strategy and tactics. Now yes, I'm sure there are other maps that could have used one before House, and others believe that they'd rather them use those resources to just make a whole new map instead. But at the end of the day, we are just consumers. Most of us don't know the first thing about making video games, and the fact that Siege is still going strong 10 years later shows that they made the right decisions. Most of the time. I hope you guys enjoyed exploring the good old days with me. maybe bringing back some of your fondest memories, or opening a door to the past for those of you who never lived it. If you have a suggestion for any other maps you'd like to see me showcase, make sure to comment down below. And since this is the first time I'm ever making something like this, since all my other videos were just me playing Siege with a stack, which you should totally check out by the way, I would absolutely love some constructive feedback and criticism on how to make these videos better. Anywho, thank you guys for watching, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Peace out.